Hello guys, welcome back to another Lattes with Laura. We're on episode 6. Would you believe it? Episode 6 already. And Lattes with Laura is one of my favourite videos to film, so I'm really excited that you guys are still loving them. If you don't have a hot drink and a hot beverage, or on this one occasion, because in the UK it is quite warm right now, I'll let you have an iced coffee. If you don't have any of those drinks, pause this video, go and make one, come back, unpause it, and let's get on with the video. You guys should know the rules around here right now, okay? You guys should know. And then third thing, did I mention there was 3 things? If not, there is 3 things. Yes, I dyed my hair. I am still Laura Bradshaw. I know I look like a completely different person with this hair colour. I feel like a completely different person. I feel like I've lived my life in joggers and comfy clothes, so I feel quite regal right now. I dyed my hair. We'll get into that in a minute. Questions. You guys sent in so many questions this week. Okay, so the first question is from Marcel Stover 2317, and they have asked, do you like traveling, with a shocked emoji. So I actually do love going on holiday. I love a good holiday. I used to go all the time with my parents, and obviously me and Chris have been on a few. I really love a good old beach holiday, and I feel like at the moment, because we can't travel anywhere and we can't go on holiday, I feel like I'm craving it even more than usual. And myself and Chris shoot weddings in summer, so we would never be going away this time of year anyway. But I think because I'm at home more, we're not really doing much, I feel like now would be the perfect time for a holiday, obviously without coronavirus going on. So yeah, I do like traveling. I feel like I'm not a hardcore traveller. I haven't been to anywhere exotic really, and I haven't really travelled for longer than 2 weeks. Obviously, sometimes life takes over, we don't always have time and we don't always have the money to put into extravagant holidays. It's just how it goes. So yeah, I like it, don't always do it and don't do it enough, but would really like to be feeling the sun on my face, hearing the sea. Oh, a nice pina colada by the beach would be absolutely lovely right now, but none of us are doing that, are we? Unless we live somewhere exotic, which, imagine that. Oh. Raquel has asked, when did you know Chris was the one? Okay, so I think I knew Chris was the one. Oh, this is a really hard question actually, because I'm not really that sure when it clicked. I think it just got to a point where I was so excited to see him still, when it had been quite a long time that we've been together. I was always really excited to see him. Like, I would get butterflies, like driving to his house, and he just always made me laugh. We had so much in common. I just felt like we really clicked. And I've had I've had so many past relationships. I've had a few past relationships where I've been in long-term relationships, and I've just kind of got to that point where I've got the rot, and I just felt like I didn't really feel like I wanted to plan anything. Like, I didn't really think I wanted to live with these people, and if I did live with them, I wasn't sure if that would be forever. I wasn't sure whether their habits aggravated me to the point where I couldn't live with it anymore. So I feel like I didn't feel like that with Chris. I knew that I could spend every single day with him, and his habits wouldn't drive me up the wall, and I'd love spending time with him. The longer I got to spend with him, the better. So I think I just kind of knew. I knew because with my other relationships that I'd had, I knew it wasn't going to happen and they weren't the one, whereas with Chris, I didn't have that doubt, I guess. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. And also, I started to think about what I would want to do if I got married, which I'd never considered before, so I obviously knew then. I feel like that was a massive ego boost for Chris if he watches this, so don't get so big-headed, okay? Emily Monaghan has asked, any tips on how to boost your confidence and self-love when you've hit a bit of a low point? I think this day and age, you are not normal if you don't hit low points with your self-confidence and your self-love. We're in a world of comparison now. Social media is crazy, comparison's crazy, and I think actually it's really hard to be confident 24/7, even without all that as well. When I'm feeling a bit low and I don't have much self-confidence and I need a little bit more love for myself, I feel like that doesn't come with what I look like. That comes from within. So I feel like I do things that I enjoy. Maybe I'll just think, you know what, today I'm taking the day for me. I have a nice bath. I'll, I don't know, play Sims for a while. I'll go for a walk. I'll go for a coffee. I just do some things that make me feel happy. And sometimes you just need to have one of those days, sleep it off, and the next day you do feel better. But also, I've said this before, especially when it comes to miscarriages, going on Pinterest and reading some quotes really, really helps me. And there's so many quotes on there that actually when you read them, you think, yeah, gotta love yourself. And actually they kind of kick something in me that I'm like, oh my God, yeah, that's so true. I'm gonna do that. So sometimes reading quotes on Pinterest can really, really help. And that's quite an easy, free way of cheering yourself up. You're normal to have a bit of a dip in your mood and how you feel about yourself. It's absolutely fine, absolutely normal. So yeah, don't know if that helped. I hope it did. Sabrina88400 has asked, just to say, I really hope I get married in September still and see you there. Peace out. So we were actually shooting Sabrina's wedding in September, so that's why she's popped see you there on the end. I just want to say to anyone right now that is getting married or hopefully getting married, and to those people that have had to cancel their weddings, like honestly, because we work in the wedding industry, we obviously deal, Chris more so, but he deals with a lot of like couples and brides and grooms. I literally feel so like sorry, and I just have so much like sympathy for you guys, because I know personally, I would be absolutely devastated if I did have to cancel my wedding. So I really hope if you've had to cancel your wedding or postpone your wedding, that's what we should say. If you've had to move your wedding date, I really hope that on your actual wedding day, you can just have a really nice day together, have a nice bottle of wine, just try and take some time together and enjoy the day as much as you can. I know it must be really hard when you've literally had this date in your head for so long and then you've had to move it. So yeah, I'm sending you all my love because I know it can be hard, but hopefully September weddings will still be going ahead. Again, we don't really know what's going to be going on, so just stay positive. But yeah, anyone going through that right now, I'm sending you loads of love because I know it must be really, really heartbreaking, and yeah, it's tough times for those getting married, I think. It's annoying. Anzavapi, God, I've said that wrong, I know I have. She said, hi Laura, you are the cutest. Oh, thank you so much. I'm a big fan of your videos. Do you speak another language? Kisses from Mexico. Thank you so much for being so kind. I don't speak any other languages. I wish I did, but I did French and German at school, and all I can remember is comme ci, comme ça. I think that means so in French, but yeah, I really wish I could, but languages and me just never really gelled. We're not a match made in heaven, let's put it that way. Okay, so beauty product of the week. I think it's only right that I talk about what I put on my hair, because I've got pink hair. It's actually meant to be peach, but I think it looks more pink. But yeah, what I dyed my hair with. So I got so many questions over on Instagram what I used, and these are the products that I used. I love Bleach London. You guys know, if you watch my Instagram and some of my vlogs, I love the Smoky Ash shampoo. Smoky Blonde shampoo. I love that shampoo. It gives a really nice kind of grey tinge to the hair, especially if you're blonde. And I really like all of their kind of purple shampoos. I'd had these for so long and I really wanted to use them. Figured now was the perfect time because look at these roots. And I actually think having the pinker hair kind of softens the roots a bit. So I thought I'd give them a go. So I actually used 2 colours and I mixed them together. So this one is Awkward Peach. And I would say this is what's given my hair that kind of like pinky tinge. So if you see at the top, it's kind of a bit more like peachy orange, and then at the bottom it's more pinky. That is this, because this is more of like a pinky, I would say it's like a neon orangey pink colour. And then because I was going for more of a peachy style, I mixed it with washed out orange, which was more of a stronger orange colour. Hopefully you can see the difference between them. But yeah, so I mixed these together. I would say I did a 50-50, and these actually last me 2 hair dye sessions. So I've done this twice now, because the first time I only left it on for 15 minutes and it washed out within 1 wash. However, last night, this is actually fresh from last night, I left it in for about half an hour, and hopefully it will last a bit longer. But yeah, I mean, it says 2 to 10 washes, but mine lasted 1. So I don't know how well this will last. But if you guys want more of a video on the kind of purple shampoos and hair dyes like this, semi-permanent hair dyes, then let me know down below, because I actually really like dyeing my hair, and it's something that I completely forgot about until I was this blonde. I thought since I can't go to the hairdresser and get my blonde redone, I might as well have a bit of fun. To be honest, I'm kind of thinking about going back to brunette anyway after all this, because it's kind of shown me the maintenance of blonde hair is so much. The upkeep of getting my roots done is just too much. So I am wondering whether I should go back to like my colour, but then I would miss being able to dye my hair dark. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Maybe I should post a picture right now of me with dark hair. Here's me with dark hair. What do you guys think? Shall I go back to the dark side or stay light? But yeah, that's what I use to dye my hair anyway. I think they're about £6.50. But I'll leave those linked down below. But I'll also leave a few other colours linked down below as well because they do some amazing colours. So back to the questions. Abby Sarah has asked, are there any old hobbies or things you used to do that you're getting back into because of being stuck in the house on lockdown? There is something I have been wanting to get back into, but it's just a case of finding the time. I feel like even though we're on lockdown, the days are just flying. Like, what's it now? I screenshotted these at 8:49 and I was like, it is not 8:49 AM. So now it's 11:30 and I feel like this is all I've done all day. So yeah, I actually love doing cross stitch. Now this is something I haven't ever spoken on here because I kind of wanted to keep it as a hobby for me. But I started a cross stitch 2 years ago and I'm still doing it. It took me so long. I've gone wrong so many times. But ideally, I would really, really love to finish that cross stitch so I can start another one. So Brianna KZ, funny enough, has asked, how are you keeping your hair cut during this time? So like I just mentioned, I can't go to the hairdresser. I definitely can't dye my hair blonde, hence the pink. And to be honest, I'm just letting my hair grow. Like, I like having my hair short, but I actually quite like this length right now. My hair will probably grow quite quickly. I don't think it's going to be down here by the end of lockdown, although we never know how long this is going to go on for. But yeah, I'm just leaving my hair, and so is Chris, to be honest. Chris has amazing curly, thick hair, and the longer it gets, the bigger and curlier it gets. So he doesn't have to really worry about that right now. However, the one person in the household that I do have to trim their hair is Bernie. So his grooming appointment got cancelled, so I'm going to have to groom him. I'm waiting for the clippers to turn up. Very nervous about that. More nervous about Bernie's hair than my own, actually. So I'm just gonna leave mine to do what it wants to do. My roots are probably gonna be down here. Maybe by the end of this lockdown, I will just be naturally brunette, who knows? Ali KG has asked, do you know any good flourless baking recipes? I know you're gluten-free and I can't find flour. Oh my gosh, finding flour is absolutely like the biggest thing on my brain right now because I just couldn't find any for ages. And I really, really wanted to do some baking like everyone right now. I have actually found some gluten-free flour right now. I actually ordered some from Glebe Farm. I'll leave the link down below. You do have to order 6 packets and 6 packets arrived. I then went into Tesco and found that they had loads on the shelf. So I ended up with like 8 packets of flour. However, it has a long sell-by date on it, so it should last. But in case you don't want to do that and you don't want to order online, I actually also found a really good recipe for flourless cookies using peanut butter. So if I can find that, I'll leave the recipe or the link to the recipe down below in the down bar in the description box because I thought that was really nice. And if you like peanut butter, that could be a good alternative if you can't find flour right now. Okay, so obviously it is time for what's on my lips. So today I have one of my all-time favourite MAC lipsticks. I hope you can still get this, but I've got a feeling it's a limited edition because it was part of some Disney collection they did. I've actually had this for quite a long time, like we're talking years. I'm not gonna throw a MAC lipstick away, are you kidding me? So this is called Toxic Tail and it's a satin lipstick. Yeah, it's a Disney collection. It's a really lovely orangey, I guess it's like an orangey red shade. For me, this feels like a more wearable red lipstick. I feel like it's a little bit more casual and I felt like it literally matches this dress so well. And I thought I'd go for that today just to brighten up your TV screens because I was gonna wear black and when I sat here I was like, I need some colour, they need some colour, we all need some colour. Okay, so the last few questions we have from Jack1712 and they have asked, what's your favourite easy gluten-free recipe? We have so many things that we have for dinner that I really like. Yesterday I cooked I think it's called a sag paneer curry, which is basically paneer cheese, spinach, cashew nuts, onions and Rogan Josh paste, all mixed together and cooked together and then with rice. I really love like Chinese, Indian kind of food. So for me, I love a lot of rice. I love a lot of rice noodles, gluten-free soy sauce. I don't really eat a lot of meat, so I kind of substitute that for like cashew nuts, cheeses, spinach, loads of veggies. It's actually from a Jamie Oliver book. It's the 5 ingredients book, so I'll leave his book link down below. That book is really good because it's really easy and you can adapt a lot of the things to be gluten-free as well. There's actually not anything in there that I haven't been able to make gluten-free. So that's what I do really. I just find a recipe that I want to do and then I adapt it to suit my dietary requirements. Okay, so Rach has asked, how's puppy life? Training, snuggling? We also have a puppy, so I love to chat puppies. Puppy life is hectic, but it's the best thing ever. Like, I honestly feel blessed to have Bernie. He's such a lovely little dog. He's so calm and so gentle, and he's just such fun to have around. And I think especially at the moment during lockdown, having a dog just keeps a schedule to the day. I think otherwise the days would just kind of merge into one. Whereas with Bernie, we have set like dinner times, walk times, taking him out for a pee and stuff like that. So it's kind of something to keep me on schedule, which is good. Training wise, we were actually meant to take him dog training this month, but that obviously got cancelled, which is so sad. I hope we get to do it. Obviously he'll be a little bit older, but hopefully we can still get to do it when this is all over, because I feel like, especially things like recall, that's something we need to work on. I will do an update over on my blog about Bernie, because I feel like if you have a puppy, it's really nice to kind of read other people's updates on where they're at. But Bernie is almost 7 months now, so don't know where that time went, but yeah, he's the best little thing to have around. And I was never a dog person, but now I get it. I'm a dog person. I love dogs. And yeah, but that's something that I will be writing about more on my blog. I'm actually kind of trying to revitalize my blog at the moment during this time. I am working on a new design of it and stuff like that. So I'm hoping to have more blog posts because I really miss sitting down and writing. That's something that I really want to get back into. Don't know why did I start talking about that? That's got nothing to do with the question. But yeah, puppy cuddles are the greatest. Anna 0550 has asked, your hair is beautiful. What products do you use on it before curling? Thank you so very much. I hope you still agree now that it's pink. So I've actually grabbed some products. I actually do alternate my products quite a lot. So I've actually been using this for a little while. This is a Tresemme Care and Protect Heat Defense Spray, and I spray this all over my hair when it's wet just to give it a bit of protection from heat. And that's kind of like my lazy quick hair days. If I feel like I need a bit more protection and I don't mind getting product on my hands, because I'm really funny about getting product on my hands, I have to wash my hands instantly. So sometimes I'll just pick up this, spray it on my hair, and I don't have to worry. Whereas this is a cream that you pump into your hands, and I'm a bit squeamish about it. I don't know why. Had it all my life. But this is by Redken, and it's the Extreme Play Safe 230 degrees heat protection treatment for hot tool damage. And especially if I feel like my hair's a bit dry, I will use this mostly on the ends. I really like Redken products, so I trust in this brand. So I will use that. And then after curling, if my hair again is a little bit dry on the ends, or like if I've dyed it and it feels a little bit dry and it needs a little bit of moisture back in there, I'll actually use this. Now I've had this quite a while, so hopefully I can link this down below and they still do it. But this is by Lee Stafford. This is the Argan Oil from Morocco Ultra Hydration Lotion. I would say this is more of like a thin-haired girl's oil. And what I mean by that is if I use like Moroccan oil, which I absolutely love using that on my hair, I do however find that because my hair is quite fine, especially at the ends, it can make it feel a little bit greasy and it can actually make it look a little bit finer than what it is. Whereas with this, because it's a creamy based oil, it's not as oily, so it doesn't feel as greasy, and I really like this. So those are 3 products that I do use on my hair at the moment daily. Obviously I alternate between these 2. I'll leave them all linked down below, but like I said, I do change this up quite a lot. So next month I could be using something completely different, but that is at the moment what I'm using. So there we go. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Lattes with Laura. Thank you so much if you sent in a question, and if you do have a question that you'd like me to answer for the next episode, you can leave them down below in the comments on this YouTube video, or go and follow me over on Instagram, and I'll be asking on my stories a few days before I film, so keep an eye out there. Thank you as always for watching, guys. I really hope you're all doing well. I hope you're staying safe and entertained at home, and I hope you and your loved ones are healthy and well. I'm sending you so much love as always, and I just wanted to say as well, thank you so much for all the love on my weekly vlog that I uploaded before this one. I know that I was unwell in that vlog, and so many of you were so kind and lovely lately and made me feel better for being a bit more open and honest on my channel. So I just wanted to say thank you. I have decided that I would like to vlog more at the moment and during this time, so you can expect more vlogs on my YouTube channel. And yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy that because you seem to enjoy that one. So maybe next vlog I'll show you me actually dyeing my hair a different colour. Maybe I'm gonna become like a colourful hair blogger. Who knows? But yeah, thanks guys, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a lovely day.